Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 232. I'm Joe.
I'm Kira.
Kira, how the wick are you?
How the heck are you? Good.
Yeah, nope, I don't. You don't ask me the question. Just ask.
You didn't ask it how you normally do.
Yeah, no, I changed it up a little bit. I had Fwick on the mind
Wick.
because Tessa just texted. So
Off wig.
did I actually just get a text? I did, but it's not important. So how the heck are you?
I'm vibing. How the heck are you?
I don't like when you ask the question back to me
Why?
because I don't have an answer. My answer is always the same because I'm a
Depressed
almost 30-year-old white man. I just say I'm here, or I've actually never said I'm living the dream because I am never living the dream. It is far from a dream, my life. But yeah, so I'm always just here. Even at work, people
I say I'm here for fairly often, but I'm kind of chilling right now.
That's good. You're vibing.
I'm vibing.
No, when I get asked by not like coworkers, but like
other people, like guests.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid. I say that all the time. Just go, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm like, I probably shouldn't say that.
I quite often say I just work here to guests.
Yeah, that's not good.
They just kind of look at me like.
I say that to everybody.
I just
not guests. I say it to like coworkers.
No, I say it to everybody, including guests.
Oh, I love saying it to like our bosses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that's when they're like, what about that? Like, I just work here.
I just work here.
Like, I'm supposed to know anything? You guys pay me to just show up most of the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I say some random stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, I don't know. I just work here.
Yeah, definitely out of pocket.
Oh well.
Well, as many of you, probably the 10 of you that watched last week's episode might know, we had 3 things that I pulled up that we wanted to talk about and then never got to them because
we were talking about some random shit.
We went off on a tangent. So I do have those 3 things. I have just saved them on my computer.
Why did it?
It's like, just don't worry about it.
Okay.
And I've been doing this a lot lately. This is totally just unrelated to any of these things I want to talk about. But I just leave my computer on like week after week when I have stuff that I don't want to. What?
Did somebody see it?
No. Nobody saw it. I just mean like I don't turn off my computer. Like I just leave the screens running all of the time because I don't want to like close out of tabs and then forget about them.
Yeah.
So I've just had these up for the past week on my computer. So let's start with this one. A little bit of a, I was going to actually we'll start with the one we're on. So this 29-year-old mother has a 1-year-old daughter, and whose name is Hazel, as you can tell by the picture. She had an idea for her first birthday party, which was, as you can see from the headline, guests bring $5 for kids' first birthday, but it's to fund her backyard renovation. And so she's trying to defend her idea, and this is like all on TikTok. But like that was her thing. And now like she's like, I'm gonna throw a birthday party for my daughter. And instead of all of you bringing gifts that what the fuck do you buy for a 1-year-old?
She goes, buy a lot of things for a 1-year-old.
Yeah, but like what are they gonna use, right? Like 1-year-olds don't do anything.
Fair.
They barely have the ability to like understand what toy they're playing with.
Yeah.
So she said instead of gifts, please bring $5 and you can fund my backyard renovation, which is like not how birthday parties work. She also, I'm reading now, we will not be serving a meal. Please eat breakfast before you come. So basically she's just inviting everybody to her house and charging an entry fee.
We're not doing games of not spending money on this. What?
Yeah. Anybody who's coming to a 1-year-old's birthday party is already up at 9:30 a.m. Or they can suck it up for one day. So it started at 9:30 in the morning. She wanted people to be at her house at 9:30 in the morning. What day of the week, by the way? I would go to a 1-year-old's birthday party. I'm not up at 9:30 in the morning ever. If I can avoid it, I'm not up at 9:30 in the morning. I specifically very clearly put on the invitations, please do not bring gifts. I said, if you feel inclined to bring something, consider $5 because you're trying to remodel. What the fuck? Somebody said this woman shouldn't be a parent. Pay for your own landscape.
Yeah.
So like, she looks, not to like judge a book by its cover, but she looks the type to like make her daughter's birthday about her.
Okay.
Also, hey, if you can't afford to fix up your house that you most likely, I assume, own because you're remodeling your backyard, don't have kids or don't buy a house
or just don't have a birthday party.
Yeah, or don't have a birthday party. You're not going to serve food.
I'm not going to do games.
You're not doing games.
What are they going to do? It's
at 9:30 in the morning. So you're basically just having a bunch of
people
your age at your house for brunch, but telling them to eat before they come. And then you're charging them $5 to be there.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So she's defending it, and people are, I imagine, ripping her apart.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see like what she has said. There's an aspect of as a content creator, she pays her bills off of her videos, which often provide cost-effective spending tips and have a healthy dash of deprecation, not depreciation, deprecation. She shares that she got the idea for the renovation fund from a friend who had asked a family to contribute to a stroller fund instead of giving Christmas gifts. Hey, that makes sense.
But okay, wait.
The
stroller fund doesn't make sense.
100%, because that's for your child. Kid. Absolutely. If you're like, hey, no Christmas gifts this year, could you just give us some money for a nice stroller that'll last?
What if it was for like a play set in
the
backyard?
She specifically said,
yeah, it's to resod.
We redo our backyard, we need to resod our backyard to
a play set.
Yeah, they're like, we want to get a playground or a swing set or something.
Like, contribute $5 to that.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh yeah,
yeah, that's real sweet. That's like when you go to a wedding and they're like, here's our registry.
Yeah.
Could you, like, instead of buying us something, you can donate to our honeymoon fund?
Yeah.
That's for them.
Correct.
It's not, hey, can you chip in $5 to pay the pizza guy? And you don't get any pizza.
Correct.
I'm like, fuck you, eat my cock. No. It's insane.
HP's birthday.
Yeah. So I was gonna kind of go into this like with an open mindset for a second, and then I read more and I was like, oh, she's a fucking stupid bitch. Cute kid, real chunky.
Real chunky.
Yeah, no, that she's the worst mom of the year. And we're only 5 months in.
Oh, okay.
So with that being said, my birthday's coming up. If you want to donate $5 to me for my personal,
what's your Venmo?
At Joe-Harkey-1, I think.
Yeah, you should put it in the.
I'm going to. Yeah, my birthday's coming up May 7th. So
buy Joe some birthday.
When this comes out tomorrow, the 3rd, it's in 4 days from when you're listening to this episode on day 1. Donate me some money, buy me a drink,
or 2,
or several. I do work the next day, so I'm not trying to get absolutely hammed.
I thought you were gonna give away your shift.
I considered, but I still need money.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you all donate enough, I'll give my shift away on the 8th.
Yeah, so I think that's a pretty good shift.
If I get at least $40, I will give away my shift.
Easy.
Yeah, it's $5 from 9 people. Wait, $5 from 8 people. Math.
Got it.
So just saying. Happy birthday to me. Give me $5 or more. Or more. $5 minimum. That's the absolute minimum.
Yeah, you got to pay the transfer fee.
Yeah. I got to do the instant transfer always. I never do instant transfer on Venmo.
You never do instant transfer or wait the third?
I always wait.
I can't
1 to 3
because
days.
I have to like link my bank account to it, and I didn't do that yet. So
how do you transfer the money then?
Instant.
Yeah, but you have
to my like debit card.
Oh no, my bank account is linked. Yeah, no, I never do instant because you lose money.
I know.
And like the only Venmos that I get are like rent from my roommates, so I can't instant transfer that because then I got to cover the excess.
Yeah.
And so I wait.
I use other things for that, like Zelle.
I never use Zelle.
It's actually really handy because it just goes right to your bank account.
Yeah, I know. I just don't.
Well,
anyways,
try it.
So give me $5 or more, please. Happy birthday to me. Turn in big 2-8, which means
it's time for him to die. God, I hate you.
Anyways, Carol, what's going on with you this week? What's new and spicy in your life?
New and spicy in my life. My family's coming to visit me.
Okay.
My cousins are coming.
That's coming up, not this past week. I specifically mean this past week. Yeah. That's kind of how we do these podcasts, is we talk about the previous.
Okay, well, I've worked. So I've had no life. I've worked and worked.
Right.
I have been spending a lot of time on TikTok in between because I will work and then I go home and I get in bed and I scroll on TikTok.
Yeah, your
And then
Snapchats to me are always
in bed.
always
I'm
in bed.
so
Like
exhausted right now. I don't know why.
like right now, or just like in general.
And like this past week, I've been so exhausted. But yeah, so
That's because you're spending so much time in bed.
no,
Yep,
it's because
you're spending so much time in bed.
anyways,
You need to be more active, and that way you're tired at the end of the day, but then you use up your energy throughout the day. Not you're being lazy, so you're more exhausted.
okay.
I promise you that's what it is.
I
I know that
believe you.
because that's how like usually on Thursdays, by the time we record this podcast on Thursdays, I'm dead tired because most Thursdays I do
just hang
nothing.
out and do nothing.
Yeah.
But
This
I'm like
today,
working and then going.
today I was active as fuck.
Anyways, so
Sorry.
I've been working and then getting back in bed and I'm just like
Yeah.
good night. So like I'm being active, I'm like going to work and stuff.
Working is not active. Our job's not difficult.
Okay. Well.
Anyways, you've been on TikTok
so
a lot
I've
lately.
been on TikTok a lot lately, and I know
Sending me every video that you watch.
Correct.
And I never watch them.
Because Joe never watches them. And the one time that I say, hey, Joe, I want to talk about this on the podcast because it's really funny. And I sent him the video. He fucking watches it.
I didn't watch it when you sent it to me. I had already seen it.
Fucking watched it.
I had watched it days prior to you sending. I saw it first.
But then you were
what we're about to talk about, I saw it first. Yeah, well, because I had to like burst your bubble and be like, sorry, I've already seen this.
But it was about the guy who ate like
bucket of cheese balls.
Bucket of cheese balls. Yeah. So he like put signs up around New York is where it was.
This happened in Central Park.
I think it wasn't it like a separate park?
I thought it happened in Central Park.
It could have been. I don't know. It was in a park in New York. That's all I know. And so like he put up signs everywhere and it was like, come watch me eat a whole thing of cheese balls.
Which, by the way, off topic, really not off topic, on topic. I fucking love cheese balls.
I hate them.
Oh, you know what? I hate cheese puffs, like the long ones that look like.
I love cheese puffs.
I hate cheese puffs. I love cheese balls. I know they're exactly the same.
I'm flipped. I love the cheese puffs, but I hate the cheese balls.
Cheese puffs are gross.
No. Anyways, but then this huge crowd showed up, like massive, like hundreds of people.
Insane that he got anybody to show up.
Well, I was like.
He had reporters,
yes,
photographers,
correct,
people that brought additional cheese balls,
correct. Yeah, like and on top of that, wasn't he like gluten-free or like lactose-free? I think he was gluten-free because he's trying to eat these cheese balls and he's like, I'm trying not to throw up right now because I'm severely allergic to gluten.
Is there gluten in cheese balls?
I think so.
No.
Okay, then it must have been like lactose-free.
I thought he said he was just going to throw up because it was so much fucking cheese balls. No, it was
because he was allergic to it.
Oh, damn.
And he's like,
maybe I think it was a lactose thing.
It could have been, but he's like shoving his face with it, and he's like, "I'm gonna throw up,"
and he didn't, and he fucking powered through.
He made it. I was like, "What the?"
First of all, looking at his like face and hands, he was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
But look up what's the name of the account because it's not his. It wasn't his account, but somebody had posted a video.
Oh yeah. This is a blast. Okay, wait.
And like, if you guys have not seen this, which I imagine you probably have because it's gone stupid viral.
It was just like a user.
Oh God, yeah, that's way too much to say. I'm not even gonna link it. But this guy, Union State Park, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Or Union Square, was it? Go back. He's wearing an orange mask, so man's dressed like a cheese ball. Union Square Park.
Union Square Park.
On April 27th, this happened.
It says, watch me eat this entire jar of cheese balls.
Yeah. And so he wore that thing, wore an orange cape.
And he brought a flag of himself, too.
Yeah.
It was this giant flag of himself.
And just plowed through this entire thing. We're not going to watch the whole thing.
That's what it was. I knew he was going to say that first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just plowed through this entire jar and was just looking awful afterwards. Like,
yeah, he was like gonna die.
Fingies covered in cheese.
Fingies covered in cheese.
Face mask, everything covered in cheese.
Yeah.
He dropped several. He didn't eat every single one. He threw a few into the crowd.
Yeah.
A lot of them fell on the ground, which he ate off of the ground a couple.
Yeah. Ew.
But this guy, I was telling Kira, I want to get this guy on the podcast. So if anybody knows who he is, if anybody in New York City watches this, or if you good sir, watch this. Please reach out to us. I would love to have you on, ski mask and all.
Are we going to New York for him or
No. We'll just zoom him in.
Okay.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Again, how he got anybody to show up.
How anybody showed up. I was like
and
I
they
would
were
have
all
seen that sign and been like, oh fuck no, I'm not going to that.
They're all like young people. So you know it's like a bunch of fucking people like our generation or like fucking like I guess you're part of Gen Z, fucking 2001.
Okay, bro.
But like, you know, younger people showed up, so they've got nothing to do with their lives. None of them can afford to live in New York City. So they're just like, fuck it, let's just go watch Sky eat cheese balls.
Honestly,
before our next Broadway audition.
Yeah. If I like went for a day or something to New York like I did before, I would go and watch that probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd fly over there.
At one point he was like
I'd go fly Spirit.
He was like the cops are definitely gonna come, so let me just get through as many of these as I can. And they never
the cops never come.
Cops never showed up.
What? Which was crazy.
Yeah, it's just like it blew my mind. One, that he was able to get through it all. Two, I'm gonna just keep reiterating this. How did he get that many people?
Yeah.
He must like
somebody had to have like posted it at like the college or something and been
maybe
like, hey, we're all going to this. Like show up.
And it was just again, reporters, photographers.
Yeah.
Crazy that this got as much coverage as it did.
Cheese
man. It was truly like
and then
that man is what I aspire to be like.
Okay, so speaking of also weird things that happen in New York.
Yeah.
Have you seen the blanket couple?
I heard about this morning.
Really?
But I have no idea what it's about. Like as we were out, I was picking blueberries this morning. As we were out blueberry picking, they were talking about this. And they're like, yeah, they were having sex in a blanket. And I was like, okay, that's good for them.
In the middle of a park.
Okay, well.
What do you mean, okay?
It's not in the middle of the street. Good scenery. Nice atmosphere. They're probably fucking homeless. Like, give the people a break. God damn. Oh. At least they're not just out in the open. They're at least covered in a blanket.
The audacity.
Go ahead, please explain, because I don't know anything.
So there's this couple that's like gone viral on TikTok right now, because they're under a blanket and like having sex, obviously. And
how obvious is it?
It was so obvious. Okay. They're like moving and everything. But there are several different like points of view of it.
Oh damn. Like, I mean, yeah, if you're walking through the park.
You scroll and it's just like, another point of view, and then like there's another one. It's like,
you know what's crazy? I was on TikTok for like I was on TikTok for like an hour before you came over today, and that never showed up. I keep getting golf videos. That's my problem right now.
One of my roommates saw it too, and we were like talking about it. It is shit, and we were like, "Have you seen this? It's crazy."
Yeah, I mean, if I was walking to the park and saw people actively fucking, 100% I'm whipping out my phone.
Oh yeah,
and I'm just being like, "This is going on TikTok."
So it was like several different points of view, and then at a certain point, like a few hours later, as I'm scrolling through TikTok, spending a lot of time on it, obviously. Yeah. There's a blanket couple reveal. They're like coming out from under the blanket, like brushing themselves.
Is this a big blanket? Damn.
I should show you.
I don't need to right now.
I'll show you later, but it was pretty funny.
That is crazy.
I was like,
but again, good for them.
People are like, oh,
you didn't want to
beach sex, like.
I'd rather have sex under a blanket in a park than on the beach.
Really?
Yeah, sand. I hate the sand.
Yeah, but I feel like you'd have it like in your car at the beach, right?
No, people fuck on the beach.
On the beach.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
What? This is a podcast. You have to say it now.
Guilty?
On the beach?
Mm.
Gross. I need to find a new co-host. So why did you say you feel like people do it in their car at the beach when you've actively done it on the beach?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, we don't need to go into details at all. I just mean, why would you say you think that people do it in their car when you've done it not in your car? By the way, this is the segment I'm using for the clip this week, just so everybody in your life is aware.
We can't. Oh my God, no, please.
Yeah, no, like, definitely, like,
no.
if I were to at the beach, I would choose, like, if somebody was like, you have to have sex at the beach, I'd be like, okay, can I do it in my car at the beach?
Yeah.
Like, does it still count? But if someone was like, you have to have sex in an outdoor location, I'd be like, okay, somewhere with grass. I don't like. I like getting sand anywhere bothers the fuck out of me. You know what I hate that a lot of people love? The feeling of sand between my toes. I cannot stand that feeling. I will go fully clothed to the beach.
To the beach?
Yeah.
Why?
So I don't get sand on me.
With like tennis shoes?
These are sneakers. Yeah. I would wear
They're tennis shoes.
Okay. Fucking Floridian. I would wear sneakers to the beach, absolutely. And like, don't get me wrong, like at one point or another, I know the sneakers are gonna come off. I know that, like, with socks, by the way, I will fully wear socks to the beach. I will like take everything off because I'm gonna go in the water at some point. But
you're gonna put your socks in the water?
No, I said everything will come off at some point. I'm not gonna fucking walk into the water.
That wear socks in the water are fucking psycho.
How many people do you know that wear socks in the water?
Personally, none.
Okay, neither do I.
But I've seen
Yeah,
like
wet
videos.
socks are the worst thing in the world.
Ugh.
You know,
Absolutely
I would
not.
like wear my shoes and socks to the beach. I will then take off said shoes and socks, walk the very short distance to the water, have my fun in the water, walk back out.
And then you're gonna put your socks and shoes back
Nope.
on?
Then I will sit on the towel until I am dry. Then I'll put my socks and shoes back on. What I'll actually usually do.
The beach girl in me is like screaming.
The beach girl, shut the fuck up! Oh, you just made me.
I
It
like
so badly
saying that, but like
the beach girl.
But like you did that to
I know
yourself,
the
bro.
beach girl in me. No, it like
that could give me the ick too. I really hated saying that.
But what I'll do is I'll walk like because obviously when you come out of the water, your feet are getting sandy no matter what.
Yeah.
So I will when it's time to leave, I will go back to the water, rinse, toss the shoes on, no socks.
Well,
I do now. For the longest time, I did not own like sandals or flip-flops or anything because I don't
when
like.
do you wear sandals or flip-flops then if not to the beach?
Well, now I probably would. Like when I went last year to the beach for the air show, I wore my flip-flops. I bought flip-flops that day. That's that's the most recent pair of flip-flops that I've purchased. And I wear them like around the house sometimes, but I like don't like my feet at all. Like I like despise.
Do you like other people's feet?
Nope, I don't like feet. I don't like feet, especially mine. So yeah, like I'd probably wear flip-flops to the beach now, but for the majority of my life, shoes to the beach.
I'm disappointed in you.
I didn't grow up on a beach.
Obviously.
I grew up next to a lake, but didn't go to the lake very often.
I can't do lakes.
I'd prefer a lake to an ocean.
Really?
I wouldn't prefer a lake down here.
Oh no.
Lakes down here, you're gonna get fucking eaten.
By a crocodile. Just kidding.
Nope.
It's just more
I guess
fun
if you
to
go
say.
further south, it could be a crocodile.
Yeah, it could be.
But no, I prefer a lake to an ocean.
Oh no. If I cannot see the body of water that I'm getting into, nope.
I'm sorry, what?
Like if I can't see what's in there. In the body of water.
Can you see what's in the ocean?
Yes.
Are you fully aware of the fact that if you are knee deep in water, you've probably been within a couple feet of a shark?
Yeah.
And have you seen it?
A shark?
No. Not have you seen a shark? Have you seen a shark in the water with you whilst at the beach?
Yes.
Several times?
Maybe a handful.
How many times have you been to the beach?
A lot.
Yeah, so you cannot see what's in the fucking ocean. Are you insane?
Yeah, I can. What do you mean?
You?
Like if I do a scan around me.
You think you can see?
Yeah.
What's in the water?
Yes.
You're fucked in the head.
What beaches are you going to?
Several beaches.
Because I stay like Gulf side.
I've been to the Gulf side.
Clear.
Sure. Until you can't see anymore.
Then you don't go there.
Oh my God. I can't even if you think you can see everything, you can't. You know why? You know why you can't see everything? Because here's your height. The ocean's only a few feet below you. You can only see.
You can see the general area just around me, and as long as I can see that, I'm fine.
Okay.
Let me
know.
I can see if there's like a shark right next to me. I can be like, oh look, there's a fucking shark.
And by that point, too fucking late.
No. Then I like redirect him and I go.
Oh, I can redirect him. I'll just touch him on the nose like they do on Animal Planet. You fucking moron. You are insane.
I actually want to get bit by a shark.
Of course you do, because you're psychotic. It's absolutely insane for you to think that down here, 100% ocean over lake. I will never go in. I have gone into it like a pond, not a pond, a lake.
Jesus.
Because I've done
rowing.
Nope. I'm holding on to a rope. What's that called when you're on skis? Not too big. Water skiing. I wanted to say jet ski, and I go, that's not the right word.
That's not.
So I've gone water skiing down here, but when you're in like the middle of the lake, it's far safer than being on the shore.
No, it's not.
It is, because the gators live in the swampy parts, not in the fucking dead center where it's 20 feet deep.
Where the piranhas are.
Okay, there's no piranhas in lakes in Central Florida.
There are.
Anyways, so I've been in a lake, but I'd prefer the ocean down here. Up north, if I have to choose a lake
I guess
or
I
the
haven't
ocean,
been to a lake up north.
there you go. I would choose a lake 100% of the time.
I've been to like lakes in Texas, and fuck no.
Aren't there still gators in Texas?
I don't know. I lived there in like middle school.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Lake Erie, which is the lake that I grew up with, is not the best of lakes. Sure, it's one of the great lakes, but it's not a good lake. Very dirty. Especially the beaches like that I went to back home. They like certain days the beach would be closed because the water quality is so bad that's like it's not safe for humans to be in.
They have that sometimes at the beach back home.
Like the ocean beach?
Yeah. The ocean beach.
The ocean beach.
What other beach would it be?
I didn't know if you were also referring to a lake back home.
No, the beach.
The beach.
Yeah, sometimes the quality of water is not good there too.
Yeah, well, the Gulf, you know.
Bacterial.
But yeah, up north, I'll choose a lake. Down here, the ocean.
Okay, valid.
But the ocean scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it's really scary.
Yeah.
I just gaslight myself into thinking that I could redirect a shark so that if it does happen.
That's not gaslighting. That's just convincing yourself.
Yeah, so I am gaslighting myself.
No. Gaslighting and convincing are very different things. You're talking yourself down. Gaslighting is somebody talking you down.
No. Okay, whatever.
Like if I gaslight you, I'd say you're crazy. I didn't say that. Yada, 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 yada. If I'm trying to convince you of something, I'm not going to say you're crazy because now you're just not going to side with me. But if I'm gaslighting
if I'm gaslighting myself, I'm saying, hey, I absolutely can redirect a shark.
Yeah, that's like hyping yourself up. That's not gaslighting.
Gaslighting can be in a good way and a bad way.
You cannot, in a good way, gaslight somebody. Gaslighting always has a negative connotation, forever and always. And it bothers me that you don't know that. Because now I feel like
very wrong. Actually.
He gaslit me, and it was a great thing. I'm like, nope.
No, not in that way. Like,
if you think you're gaslighting yourself, you are hyping yourself up. That's what you're convincing yourself that you can do something that you probably can't do. You are hyping yourself up. You're giving yourself confidence. That's a good thing. If somebody is gaslighting you or you are actually gaslighting yourself, it's a bad thing. I promise you, you don't gaslight yourself. Unless you're like, I'm crazy. I couldn't do that. When you definitely could do something, then you're gaslighting yourself.
I do gaslight myself then.
I believe that too.
Well.
Anyways, yes, the ocean scares me.
Can get here.
To the ocean?
I don't even know.
Lakes? No.
We went from talking about people fucking under a blanket.
Oh yeah, because I said we were talking about
Yeah, okay. I follow now. Gosh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Ocean.
Were those the two things that you combined?
Yeah, those the two things.
Yeah. Both in New York, right?
Both in New York.
Crazy. I mean,
crazy shit happens.
The only other place in this country that I would expect those things to happen is Florida.
Yeah.
So like it does not really surprise me.
Oh yeah.
I imagine the cheese ball craze will probably go pretty viral
like become a
across.
challenge.
Yeah, like it'll just be a thing. Cheese
I
ball
want to see if
challenge.
I could eat that many cheese balls. No, I don't.
I could not. I like when I started watching it, I was like, I fucking love cheese balls. I can definitely do this. And then when he got almost to the end, I was like, ugh, I don't want to do this.
The fingers.
Yeah, the cheese fingies. I also have been on TikTok a lot lately, as I always am. And have you seen any of the Brisk iced tea videos? So Brisk, you know, the brand, Brisk iced tea, they have a TikTok channel, like the company, Brisk, which is made in Canada, which I didn't know. But Brisk Canada is the name of the TikTok. And there's this guy who runs the TikTok account who makes these fucking hilarious videos. So it started when I first saw it a couple weeks ago with it was like you've heard of, and then he names like two things that go together that everybody has heard of, like spaghetti and meatballs, or milk and cookies. And he goes, but have you heard of brisk and cheddar cheese? He just like there's like fireworks going off, and he just shows like a fucking stock image of a brisk iced tea and a stock image of cheddar cheese, and just like rants about how crazy it is. And he made like 3 or 4 videos that were all about brisk and cheddar cheese. It was hilarious. I mean, it was so like out of pocket. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Is it good though?
It's hilarious. Brisk
and cheese.
I don't like cheddar cheese. I don't know. I would never eat cheese with my. Would I have cheese balls with my brisk? Absolutely. And those are cheddar, right? They're orange. So, anyways, the reason I'm bringing this up is because more recently his videos have gotten even more funny. He I think it was like a week ago, maybe not even, uploaded a video of it was like of him playing a Minecraft like game. It was a Minecraft style game. And he is just talking. He's like, so
on the brisk TikTok.
He goes, my girlfriend recently broke up with me. He's like so down to earth about it, just like talking to the viewer. He goes, my girlfriend recently broke up with me because yada yada yada. And then he like goes on and on and on. It's like a long video. And he goes, now I know that this is the Brisk iced tea account, and I should be talking about how amazing and delicious Brisk is and how you should go and buy a Brisk iced tea right now because it's so delicious. But I really just want to like connect with you guys. I feel like that's what I should be doing is connecting with you. And so he just goes back into the story about his girlfriend breaking up with him. Well, just today, before you came over, I saw the follow-up to that video where he said his girlfriend recently reached out to him and said she wanted to have dinner. And he goes, I am madly in love with her, so I obliged. Now I know that I should be talking about Brisk iced tea on the Brisk iced tea, but I feel like I need to connect with you guys.
God.
And so he went back to talking about him and his girlfriend and how his girlfriend said that she fell deeply in and then out of love with her like personal trainer, Jason. And then the video just ended. And I was like, what the fuck? I want to know more. And so if you have not seen it, look, I'll send you the video. But all of you need to look up the Brisk. It's called Brisk Canada. But look up the Brisk Iced Tea channel on TikTok and just watch his videos because they're gold. I don't know who this guy is, who's in charge of their social media account.
He's great.
Absolute genius.
Speaking of out-of-pocket TikTok accounts, have you seen the Duolingo TikTok?
The what?
Duolingo.
No.
Like, you haven't?
No.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so
that's the thing that teaches you another language, right?
Different languages.
Yeah.
Duolingo is freaking unhinged. It's like the owl, and it's like doing things and shit.
I know who the mascot is.
And then they'll like comment on other people's videos, like random people's videos, and they're like, "Have you done your Duolingo for the day?" And they're like, "What the hell?" Because you know how Duolingo will like send notifications, and it's like
really quick. Can I just say it bothers me how you're saying
Duolingo?
Yeah,
Duolingo.
Duolingo. Yeah.
I'm just trying to say it fast. Duolingo. Anyways,
continue. Sorry, it was just like it was eating at me, and I had to say it.
Yeah, they'll like comment on random people's videos, and they're like, "Have you done your
Duolingo
Spanish for the day?" or something like that.
Damn.
But it's hilarious.
Really?
Like
I haven't seen them.
It's blown up basically. Like Duolingo's just.
I know that Duolingo has become more popular lately.
It's because their TikTok is run by crazy people.
Yeah, that's what you got to do now. Like if you want to be popular on TikTok, you have to just like. You have to be an established company that has done a legitimate service or make a legitimate project for a long time, and then just make completely out of pocket videos.
Oh, unhinged.
Yeah,
And I'm just
It's like a lot of police departments do it on like their social media
they're
now.
making Duolingo on ice too.
I'm sorry, what?
Like, have you heard of Disney on Ice?
Yeah.
Duolingo on Ice.
Okay, it's just gonna be like an owl going ice skating.
I don't fucking
Interesting.
know.
But yeah, like police departments all across the country, including my local police department back home,
Yeah.
has specifically on Facebook, they're just like whoever's
Making
running their
videos.
social media account, not videos, they just like make posts.
Mm.
There was one guy, or during like the huge blizzard that we had a couple years ago or last year, whenever it was, somebody like abandoned their car on the side of the road, and the police department took a picture of it, posted on Facebook, and like made it like this huge like thing. It was like it was so funny. And I'm like, these are the police. Like, what? You can't be funny. Like, what are you talking about? And I see it more and more. Like, police departments, fire departments, everything that like should be very serious.
Yeah.
They're making weird videos, funny posts on Facebook. I'm like, what is the world?
I thought I almost got pulled over coming over here
Today?
Yeah.
Really?
On the way here, I was like freaking out. I was like, I'm gonna get pulled over because I passed a cop and I definitely cut them off. And I was also on my phone with directions, and I was like, where am I going? And I cut off a cop.
You've been to my house every Thursday.
I was going to Chick-fil-A.
Okay, just making
sure.
sure.
Did not know how to get there.
I was like, you've been to my house every Thursday for the past like 8 weeks.
I literally had that conversation with myself in my car as well on the way over here. I was like, oh, what's the code to get in here? I'm here every week.
Yeah.
How do I not know the code?
You know what else I've seen on TikTok lately?
Oh God, what?
The autism tests, where they're like asking like questions that they would ask during a test to see if somebody has a touch of autism.
Do you have it?
No, I don't believe that I have autism like everybody else in the fucking world.
Do.
Yeah, exactly. Exhibit A. But the most like recent popular question is, what do the numbers 2 and 7 have in common?
They both look the same.
Okay. See, a lot of people say that. A lot of people are like, I answered 5 because like there's 5 numbers in between them, whatever. A lot of people are like, they like try and come up with something, and everyone's like, no, the correct answer if you don't have autism is their numbers. But then people are losing their fucking minds over this because the question says, what do the numbers 2 and 7 have in common? So you've already established that they're numbers. So it's like a loaded question. It's like giving people autism. That question is giving people. That's giving the autism, yeah. Because it's like if the question says, what do the numbers 2 and 7 have in common? You've already established that they are numbers. So therefore, what do they have in common outside of that commonality? They look the same. They both do that sort of thing. They have that angle downwards. Whereas if you just said, what do 2 and 7 have in common? Then I guess the answer could be their numbers. But like, again, it's like everybody and their mother knows that 2 and 7 are numbers, and that's just a given. So if you're asking what they have in common beyond the fact that they are numbers, the world is your oyster. This is now hurting my brain. It just like it pisses me off every time I see it. I go, because like they already, and it's not just me, like comments go wild over this question. They go, it's already established that they are numbers. So why the fuck would you say the correct answer is their numbers? And then you have those people that are like, 2 is Monday and 7 is Thursday. Like, don't even get me started on those people. Wait, but that's so true. 2 is not Monday, it's Tuesday. Yeah. And 7 is definitely Thursday. But no, I feel like 7 is like 7 is Thursday, which is also Z.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like Saturday is Z.
No. Thursday. It's hard to say Thursday is Z, but 7 is definitely Z. Yeah. We're going off the rails here. The demographic that watches this is not gonna really no, because it pisses me off when people talk about this on TikTok, because I definitely think they do have autism. It's not autism, and your brain just makes correlations between things. Wednesday is 5, right? Oh, 100% Wednesday is 5. Because it's a very middle number. Like 5 is a middle number. Yeah. Between 1 and 10, or 0 and 10. Yeah. If you're starting at 0, and Wednesday's the middle of the week. Yeah. So Wednesday's 5. What letter would it be? I'd say 8. L. What? I don't know. H is a Wednesday number, though. It does feel very Wednesday. Exactly. Yeah.
Wednesday number letter. Anywho.
And people like will like
Great.
add fruits into there too. They're like,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
like fucking 2 is orange. I'm like, no.
Yes.
You're that's where you lose me. Associating like
I think Wednesday's a kiwi.
okay. You've really lost me. Associating numbers and letters, that's an easy thing. With days of the weeks, it's a little bit of a stretch. But then fruits, you've lost me entirely. I'm not on board anymore. I'm jumping off the TISM train.
Wednesday is a kiwi.
No.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else did I have? I'll talk about what I did today after the blueberry picking, and then I'll go into this one other thing. So yeah, we went blueberry picking today.
Say goodnight. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, didn't really want you to. But
that's okay. I didn't really want to go.
It was a lot of fun. You should go.
I don't like blueberries.
You should go to Southern Hill Farms and do other things. They also have peaches. Do you like peaches? You can pick peaches. They got like whole fucking rows of peach trees.
Can I do anything else there?
They have sunflowers. So you can like pick sunflowers. You can pick sunflowers like a basic bitch, which you would love to do.
I did photography a lot for people in
sunflower fields. Yeah, women eat that up.
I used to eat it up, but now I'm just kind of like, I have too many sunflower pictures.
Yeah. What else do they have? They do pumpkins in the fall. So I've been there twice now, once for pumpkins and once for blueberries. But they also do strawberries.
I love strawberries.
It's not strawberry season right now though.
I know.
But anyways, so they also have like a store with a bunch of like homemade shit. They have like 6 or 7 food trucks that are always there. Okay. So there's like a lot of things to do. But I went there and I picked 2.5 pounds of blueberries. I do not know what I'm gonna do with all of these blueberries.
Make like blueberry muffins or
I don't like blueberry muffins. So we're fucked.
Blueberry pie.
I'll eat most of them. I'm sure of that. But I just like also now I want other fruits. But I'd have to go buy the other fruit. And I did not spend a lot of money on this fruit. I spent like $13 for 2.5 pounds of strawberries. If you go to the store and buy 2.5 pounds of strawberries, you're gonna spend upwards of like $40.
I think you're being dramatic. What?
A pound, did I say strawberries? I meant blueberries. A pound of blueberries at Target is like.
Well, it's because you're going to Target.
All right. A pound.
I love Target. I'm a stand for Target, but you don't buy fruit from Target.
Okay, let's go to Walmart. A pound of blueberries from Walmart.
Walmart.
Where do you buy your fruit? If you say Publix, I'll punch you in the nose.
Like Aldi's or Trader Joe's.
It's not Aldi's, it's Aldi.
Aldi's.
I don't go to Trader Joe's. Never been, actually.
Oh my God, please.
It like
that's where we're going after this.
It makes me nervous to go here. Similar to going to Starbucks. I don't know how it works, so I just avoid it.
Should we go after this?
No.
Dang it.
I'm not going to Trader Joe's after the podcast. Anyways, so the main thing I want to talk about is I went, some of my friends were going to see a movie. They were going to see Challengers. And there was like 3 of them out of the 5 of us that went blueberry picking. 3 of them went to go see Challengers. I was like, I want to go see a movie, but I don't want to see that because I'm waiting to see it with Riley.
Cute.
Yeah. And so I was like, I'm not going to go see it. And I was like, but I do want to go see a movie. So I looked and there's this golf movie out right now called The Long Game. And The Long Game, not Lawn Game.
That'd be good if it was The
Long Game, yeah. And I was like, oh, what the hell? So I like went on A-List to go book it. There was 1 other seat reserved already. So I get to the theater at at 1:35, and we started at 1:45. I walk in, I'm the only one, and I go, I wonder if this other person's actually gonna show up or not. And like right before the movie started, they showed up. And so it was just me and this guy sitting 2 seats behind me at this theater watching this movie about golf. It was based on a true story. Excellent movie. So I recommend seeing it. But I was like, I used to like make fun of people who would go watch movies by themselves. And a lot of those people are like people we work with that have A-List.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, I want to use it. Like I have 3 free movies a week, so I might as well go watch a movie.
Yeah.
Even if it is by myself. I'm like, that's fucking so lame.
I have A-list and I still don't go watch 3 movies a week.
Oh, neither do I. I pay, they're getting so much money from me. Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
But I was stoked today. I was like, I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna buy popcorn, I'm not gonna buy a drink, because I'm just gonna go and watch a free movie. And then as I was walking to the theater, I was like, well, let me open up my Stubbs account to see if I have any rewards.
Yeah.
And I looked, and because it's my birthday month, they have a free large popcorn, a free large drink, and I had a $5 reward that wasn't activated yet. So I was like, let's fucking go. So I went in, I got a popcorn, I got a drink, and I got Nerds Clusters, which I thought I brought them out here with me. I did not. I paid for those 3 things $1. I literally said to the guy as I handed him $2 in cash, because it was like $1.05. I was like, this is the least amount I've ever spent at a movie theater. And I was like, I hate that I just commented on that. I didn't say this part, but I was like, I hate that I commented on that, but it's fascinating to me that in 2024, the year of our Lord 2024, that I spent $1 for popcorn, drink, and candy at the movie theater.
Yeah.
It was the best. I loved it. Which, by the way, that means that those Nerds Clusters are $6. So highway robbery. Just saying.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I love Nerd Clusters.
Yeah, they're good.
So good.
But anyway, so I went to go see a movie. I used to make fun of people who would go and see a movie by themselves because I think it's the lamest thing a human being can do. In my own opinion, sue me, I don't care. And today I enjoyed myself at the movie theater. I got to eat all the popcorn and to share with anybody. Not that I don't enjoy sharing popcorn with anybody that I go see movies with. I got to eat all the popcorn myself. I didn't have to share my candy. And the movie was over, and I was like, I can stay as long as I want, or I can leave right fucking now. I'm not on anybody else's timeline. I'm like, okay, this isn't the worst thing in the world. But then I remembered that I walked into the movie theater and out of the movie theater completely alone with nobody to like kind of talk to about the movie afterwards. Because that's like a big part of going to the movies is talking about the movie after.
Yeah. And
I just didn't. So I have to tell you who I saw in the movie theater though when I was leaving, but we'll do that after the podcast. But yeah, I was like, it was enjoyable, but I still feel really lame. So I don't know that I'll do it again.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. I definitely still might make fun of people who go to the movies by themselves. And now I can say that I've also done it. So
you can judge them.
I can 100% judge them.
Yeah.
I would judge them regardless, but now I have validity behind it. Yeah.
Correct.
So
interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I recommend the movie. You don't like golf, but
I want to go see Challengers.
So do I.
I've heard some interesting things about it.
I've heard from Tessa a lot of good things.
I've heard good things about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Tessa is also just obsessed with Zendaya. So, which I mean, who isn't?
Yeah. Alexis has now gone and watched it twice.
Tessa today was her second time.
Yeah.
So take it easy there.
Yeah, chill.
One other thing, we'll bring up just one of these. This one, kind of sad, honestly. Yeah.
Stop. What?
I know. So in Louisiana, which you're gonna make fun of me for this in just a second. But there was a dolphin found dead after being shot multiple times.
That's gonna make me cry actually right now.
However, good news, if this hasn't already been solved, there's a $20,000 reward offered for information that can lead to the arrest of the motherfucker who killed this dolphin. So the dolphin was found on the shores of Louisiana.
Joe, I'm tearing up right now.
Shut the fuck up. There's so many other dolphins. You don't know this one personally.
So sad.
Yeah, it is sad. But I just want to point out this part. Bullets lodged in of 3 places, the 3 worst places bullets could be lodged: brain, spine, and heart. How do you even know where a dolphin's heart is? Their brain and their spine, that's pretty easy. But how do you manage to get 3 bullets into a swimming animal, a pretty fast one at that, into the 3 major places where bullets shouldn't go? So that's the first thing that I was like, what the fuck? But then the other thing this is the part you're gonna make fun of me for. When I read a dolphin found or repeatedly shot in Louisiana, I was like, how the fuck is there a dolphin in Louisiana? I was like, that makes no sense. And then I was like, oh wait, Louisiana's borders the Gulf of Mexico. And I was like, there's dolphins in the Gulf. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with me? So like
cry
it's
all
a
together.
super sad story, but then the reason I brought it up was because I wanted to talk about how fucking dumb I was for about 5 seconds the other day when I saw this. I like this was last week while we were sitting here before we were recording. I was looking things up and I saw this. I was like, dolphin in Louisiana, how? And then I was like, oh, wait a second, it borders the Gulf. And I was like, wait a second, dolphins in the Gulf? That doesn't make sense. And I was like, oh my God, I'm fucking actually dumb. Maybe I am autistic. But so
Oh my God.
for any of those, for those of you who might oh, this was found on March 13th. There's no way this isn't already solved, right? Yeah, anyways, anyone with information can call Noah, not a person, Noah like the agency. And yeah, they can potentially get a $20,000 reward if you
That's the way you flipped your head so fast to see if I was crying. You're like,
because if you were, I was gonna be like, get the fuck off of this podcast right now. It's like it's truly like, yes, it's sad, but it's not the end of the fucking world.
it's so sad.
You didn't know the dolphin.
Love dolphins.
You've been living the past nearly 2 months perfectly carefree, not knowing about this fucking dolphin. You know how many other dolphins have, you know how many other dolphins have probably died in those past 2 months?
Darwin says, you're sad, it's okay.
So many dolphins.
Thank you for the love. Okay, bye.
So many dolphins in the past 2 months have probably been murdered.
You know that dolphins murder each other?
You know that dolphins fuck people?
Mm-hmm.
Why is your eye twitching?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
No.
We like to think that they're good.
They're good. They're very intelligent, which is the part that bothers me, by the way, how intelligent they are. The fact that they fuck people.
They know.
Just saying. Yeah, it was a juvenile dolphin, by the way, so yikes.
Can you stop adding even sadder information into this?
Just saying. If you know information and you want to get this motherfucker who shot a dolphin, like of all the animals to
Should
shoot,
I just call him like it's actually this person?
you just say a random name and see if they'll give you $20,000.
Yeah, like give them like
you realize it has to lead to the arrest of the person. Like that's when you get the reward.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, of all the animals in the ocean to shoot, why a dolphin? Dolphins are like the best.
Yeah, I know.
If like
as I have a whale shark on my own.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like if another animal washed up. Like if a fucking jellyfish washed up with a bullet lodged in its goop, I'd be like, yeah, fuck that jellyfish. It deserved the fuck out of that bullet. I don't even know that a bullet can kill a jellyfish.
Jellyfish don't have brains.
Exactly. You don't need a brain to be killed by a bullet, but
okay.
Bullets can kill you other ways.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wonder if a bullet could kill a jellyfish. But either way, if it could or could not, the jellyfish deserved the bullet.
I don't think a bullet could kill a jellyfish.
I would like to test that theory. I hate jellyfish. I think they're cool looking.
I think they're
cool like the really long ones. But fuck jellyfish.
Yeah. Don't sting me.
Yeah, eat my ass instead.
I've almost gotten stuck. Okay.
I didn't
weird
sound. I didn't mean to say instead.
Weird.
But then when I was like, yeah, no, don't sting me, eat my ass. I was like, well, I might as well add instead there. So
I
have
have a picture of me in the water and there's a jellyfish right behind me. And then I like
coming for your ass.
Yeah, and then I turn around and I'm like, oh my fucking God, that's a massive jellyfish. Like probably like this big.
Yeah.
Like just like
it's relatively small as jellyfish go.
Just the jelly part.
Oh, just the dome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was huge.
They probably had some long tendrils.
Do you know what a pink meanie is?
No.
Anyways, it was that kind of jellyfish. And they're massive.
Okay.
And I ran back to shore.
Have you been stung?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was like, you have to have, like with how much you go to the beach, you must.
Yeah, I've been stung.
I've been stung one time, and I'm pretty sure that's why I hate the ocean.
It's pretty painful.
It fucking sucks. I think I'd rather be bitten by a shark.
Yeah, I'd rather be bitten by a shark.
Because at least that's like, you kind of know the outcome.
Yeah.
Jellyfish, you're like, I might die.
Yeah.
Also, the pain's gonna last. Well, I guess the pain from a shark bite will last for a while.
But like, you just get stitched up and then you're fine.
Or you just get your leg amputated and you're fine.
One of the two.
You know what freaks me out?
What?
Like, you know what like phantom pain is?
Yeah.
That freaks me
That's
out. Like,
terrifying.
for those of you that don't know, it's when you lose a limb, but then you have
Think it's
pain
still there.
in that limb that's no longer there. And it happens a lot to like shark bite or
I've been
shark attack
watching Grey's
victims.
Anatomy, and it's like right at the part where Arizona loses her leg.
That means nothing to me. Never watched Grey's Anatomy.
You should.
I
Why
won't.
did it turn yellow?
Because it's nighttime.
Nighttime.
At night. But yeah.
Nighttime.
So Phantom Pain freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Anyways, shall we go to trivia? Do you have anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Do you have anything else?
Would you go see a movie by yourself? Have you?
I've not, but
Would you?
I think my anxiety would not let me.
Yeah. Don't. Not worth it.
Like if it was not like at Disney Springs, like where you have to like walk a mile to get there. Not really. You don't have to walk a mile.
It's down one flight of stairs.
Yeah. Anyways, but like you have to walk like a certain distance by yourself instead of just like from the parking lot into the movie theater.
You're pretty much just walking from the parking lot into the movie theater at Disney Springs too.
But like, I don't know how to explain it. It's different.
You're afraid of like somebody seeing you? Is that what it is?
Well, maybe. Maybe that's what it is.
The person that sat behind me also by himself, just like to point that out.
You know?
And I was judging him. I was like, this
I've thought about going to a movie by myself before, but then I've just never actually done it, and I ended up watching a movie at my house.
Yeah. If I had not decided last minute today to go see this movie, that man sitting behind me would have been the only person in that theater.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
You know what happened today after I left?
Did you guys say hi to each other?
No. He left before the credits even finished, or before the credits were even like halfway through. I stay for the credits for almost any movie.
Yeah.
Those people deserve credit.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I walked in and I don't have a lot of pocket space with these shorts. So I put my vape in the cup holder next to me because I spread out. I like put my shit all over the place. So I put my vape in the cup holder and I was a little pissed off because I was watching the credits and then the guy who came to clean flicked the lights on. I was like, hey, movie's still rolling, you fuck. I get that I'm the only person there and he's got to clean up and he just wants to get his job done, but I was a little annoyed. Either way, so I was like, all right, I'll just fucking leave. So I grab my stuff, get everything situated. I do a quick look and I'm like, all right, I got everything. I walk out, I throw out my popcorn bucket and the napkins. And I hear the guy go, excuse me, sir. And I was like, oh, what did I forget? And I felt my pocket. I thought it was my phone. And he goes, you left your vape here. And I was like, shit. I was like, why couldn't it have been my phone, my wallet, anything else? Instead, he had to tell me, a grown-ass adult, that I left my vape in the cup holder in the movie theater. Probably thought that I was using it throughout the movie.
I left my whole bag in the movie theater one time and I lost over $500. My Christmas.
Like cash?
Cash.
One of the employees definitely stole it.
Yeah, for sure. I think it was. So I had like cash from like Christmas and then like other things that had happened. And I had like a bunch of cash on me and I was going to go like put it into my bank account and stuff, but I just hadn't had the chance yet. But I left my entire bag in the movie theater overnight. Realized it was gone the next day.
You realized the next day?
I hadn't driven. I had like ridden with somebody else and then like so we just simply like went to the movie, then went home. I didn't drive or anything, so I didn't have a need for my bag. And so I left it overnight and then we're like going to do something the next day. And I'm like,
freaking
where
out.
the fuck is my bag?
Yeah.
And then I realized I left it at the movie theater because I had like taken it off and stuff and put it in the seat with me. We went back to the movie theater and they were like, yeah, we found your bag. I opened my wallet, no cash in there. I was like, you're freaking joking.
Did you say anything to them?
Yeah, I went back and I was like, hey, do you guys like have any cameras in the movie theater or anything? Because like I'm missing like $400 or $500. And they were like, no, we don't. And I was like, okay, well, like, do you know who turned it in? Because it's probably them, you know?
Yeah.
And they were like, no, I don't know who turned it in. And I was like, okay, so like, what can I do? And they were like, you could file a police report. And I was like, that's really not going to do anything because it's cash and it's not traceable.
Yeah.
Like my credit
That
card
actually is traceable. If you knew the serial numbers.
Yeah, I don't know the serial numbers on it, no. But yeah.
Damn.
It sucked.
That blows.
But like all my cards were still in there.
Yeah.
IDs, everything.
Brutal.
Crazy.
That's why I don't carry that much cash on you.
I know, yeah.
All right.
My bad.
Trivia. Pick a number.
7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. When was the first radio alarm clock invented? Radio alarm clock. I hate the way that I said that.
Radio, like
an alarm clock that has a radio. I know that's probably way before your time, but those used to be a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. The real question is, when was the radio invented? A long time ago. When were clocks
I'm like trying
invented?
to think of how old my grandma.
How old is your grandma?
She was born in 1958.
So 66.
Yeah.
4 years younger than my father. I feel like it's
Wait.
okay.
I'm gonna say like 9.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm locked in.
Like 1923.
I said 1926.
Okay.
Here we go. 1940s. Let's go. That's actually really late. I feel like that's like we should have invented that way sooner.
I didn't know it was the generalized like 40.
Oh, like you're
what
expecting.
exact year?
Would you have changed your answer from the 20s?
No.
There you go. I'll take the points there.
Oh, you suck.
Sorry.
What were the last 2 letters added to the English alphabet? I want to know that. Y and Z.
I think
H.
no, H was one. I think W, and I think Y might be one.
Okay, click it.
J and U.
You are so wrong.
I thought W because W always just used to be like, it was like just 2 V's. I don't know if they called it W.
Anyways, yeah. Oh.
Anyways.
Okay.
So let's just see, make sure where we at here. 2, 4, 6. This is week 4. I'm at 6 points. You're at 0 points. Alexis is at 2 points.
I think Alexis's point should count towards me.
They don't.
Why? Oh, I don't.
Anyways, okay, let's close out of that. Carol, where can the people find you?
Kira Loveday on Instagram. And Disney with Kira on Instagram. And my eat of the week. I don't know. Can I say the pub sub that I had this weekend?
No.
I had another pub sub. Like I had one last week at the beach, and then I had one this week.
A different pub sub or the same one?
It's the same one.
No, you gotta pick a new thing.
You did your chicken Alfredo twice in a row, though.
Yeah, but it was good.
So is this pub sub. I didn't eat anything interesting. Probably the rice and like bulgogi thing that I had.
What?
Bulgogi?
What is that?
It's like beef.
You're speaking very quietly again.
It's like beef. Sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, so I am talking quietly about it.
Because you don't want to be made fun of?
Yeah, thank you.
The only one who's going to make fun of you is me. And I don't know what it is, so I couldn't tell you if it's pronounced.
It's like beef, but it's like... Anyways.
Okay.
It's from Trader Joe's. Really good. Probably that.
Okay. Just rice and beef?
And like green onions and stuff.
I love green onions.
Yeah,
So good.
pretty good.
You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. My eat of the week is I was gonna say no. I'm gonna go with the pizza that I had yesterday from Pizza Press.
That pizza looks so good.
Yeah, it was straight gas. Delicious. I had some basic ass pizza sauce, mozzarella, pepperoni, chicken, bacon. They were out of sausage, but I usually get sausage. Corn.
Corn?
Yeah, I get like roasted corn on it. Oh my God, it's delicious. Banana peppers, and then Frank's Red Hot.
What did Tessa get?
Tessa got artichoke on her pizza, which
yummy.
Gross. She also, I don't know what else she got. I just remember asking her what the fuck is that, and she said artichoke, and I was like, gross. But yeah, so that's the pizza I had last night. I still have some left over that I'm gonna eat for dinner today. Super excited about that.
Nice.
But yeah, night of the week. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast. That's where we post our clips. You can also follow us on Instagram at the Shuffle_podcast. And then subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. We will talk to you guys next week. Everybody wish me happy birthday, or you fucking suck.
Period.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Period. I was gonna say you won't be here next week.
What?
Because you're dying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you won't see me. The Kira's running the podcast from here on out. Okay, bye, everybody.